Hello, hello, and welcome back, everyone. Tone here, continuing our Slice and Dice run, the current one that we are on, where we had some wild stuff happen at the end of the last session, and I wanted to take a quick look at that. So I'm going to take the paste that I took from that session. If you don't know what paste mode is, basically when you're in any run, it'll be here, you can copy, and then you can like load that instance into this paste mode and just play it basically. And I think this will work differently if you don't have the same unlocks. The paste can be messed up, but I'm using unlock all, so if you toggle all unlocks, and actually that'll probably fix it for everything, I guess. If you just unlock all before you go into paste mode, and then you can unlock them, it should work. But this should be my paste. So if you remember, what was going on is I believe this gave us double spell rescue. Yes. Okay. So there's a few things going on here. Right now I have 5 mana, but our mana cap is 4. So the UI is taking into account the mana cap when it's showing you how much health we're going to lose this turn, even though this is showing them +5 for all of our mana here. So right now it looks like I'm not taking enough damage. Like the Bard here has 7, 8, 9 damage they're taking, and we should really be taking 9 from Cleave and 1 from Sandstorm. We have the Sandstorm Curse, Monster Charged Curse, and Skull Curse, so if you guys have been watching this, you understand all that. So that's taking into account the max 4 mana here. So that was the first thing that was a little weird to me, but I didn't know how that was working, and that makes a lot of sense. Now what doesn't make sense is when I place Strand on the Eccentric, Strand has heal 2 spell rescue. It refunds the cost if it saves a hero. So this should save the Eccentric, which should put us back at 5. But what actually happens is it saves the Eccentric and the Bard, and it brings us up to 9. And why that happens is because spending the mana to reduce the damage of this Cleave because of Monster Charged saves another hero, because it reduces the damage that they do with Charged. So it counts as saving 2 heroes, and it refunds us the cost twice. And then these guys doing even more damage because there's even more mana. So you can see the Bard was saved. And here's the other weird thing. And this is the part where the undo bug was happening. Because this saved the 2 heroes. This is showing damage right now as if we only had 1 mana. It's showing the damage after casting Strand, but before refunding the mana cost. So the UI refreshed before Spell Rescue refunded our mana. And it seems like that's also what Strand uses for Spell Rescue, which I guess makes sense. So that's why if I just do this and undo, it's showing something completely different, and that's because that refreshed what it should have been. So some serious weirdness going on there. Now what I was thinking is there's probably some kind of infinite here. And I think there is. I think we might be able to hit it somewhat reliably. Like if I do... So I have 5, reducing mana to 1 by playing Strand will save 2 people and give us 4 additional mana, in addition to the 4 that Strand refunds itself. Uh-oh, I did it different. There we go. Now I should be able to play 2 burst and end up in the exact same situation. Wait, that's not the exact same. This feels like my brain doesn't process this like very intuitively. And I think that's fair because it's pretty complex, but props to you if you can just like see these moves, like these interactions like moves ahead. So I'm probably going to be experimenting a lot to like find these situations, but it's actually like so interesting, and I actually kind of love this interaction. Except if it can lead to like cheesy infinites, then maybe it shouldn't be in the game. Okay, I think this will work. Because basically anytime where you have more than one hero dying solely due to your mana and monster charged, and reducing your mana by 4 by playing Strand will save both of them. I think that allows us to go somewhat infinite. How do I do this? Let me go to the beginning of our turn. Okay, so that gives double. Oh, you know what I think I need to do? I think I need to do this. No. I was messing with this before and I made this happen. That worked. Oh, but that saved him. I'm confused why this isn't saving the eccentric in the same way. How do I make this work? I need them to take one more damage. I thought it was with the gambler. Let me refresh the paste. So playing Strand reduces our mana to 1, which removes 3 damage. So I need 2 people to take 3 less damage when I play Strand. But I don't get is why it doesn't refund it when I do that on the eccentric. So there's actually another interaction going here. I feel like this should work. What are you? Oh, you're taking damage from Sandstorm, that's why. I see. So I need the cleave targets to do it. Okay. If I like block for you once, then I think we might be in that situation. Here we go. This is probably going to work. Yes. Yeah, so this is showing them damage based on monster charged and 4 max mana that we'll have at the end of the turn, which kills them. Playing Strand spends 4 mana, reduces to 1 mana, which heal, like, quote unquote, It doesn't heal them, but it means they take 3 less damage at the end of the turn, which saves 2 of these guys. And that double procs Strand here. And that's with us starting from 5 mana and playing Strand. So we get double Spell Rescue because it saved these 2. Then I can spend 4 mana by playing Burst twice, and it puts them in the exact same situation. And since my healing isn't affecting that situation at all, we can just do this forever. I mean, I can go ahead and give the Gambler a million armor if I wanted to. The game would actually probably crash if I did that. I'm gonna use the hotkeys here for a second. So you get the picture. We've essentially gone infinite here. Now, any situation where we have 2 heroes dying to enemy attack damage that we can reduce, we can save by reducing our mana by 4, both of them, and without interacting with their health. So basically you play Strand on someone different, means we can make this happen. I bet you we can make this happen on every subsequent fight that we have on this run. And I normally don't do this, but this feels like such a rare occurrence that I just want to like do it as like a proof of concept for this run. But I mean, right here, for at least in this situation, we've kind of proven it. It took a little while for me to figure out, but we got there. Oh boy. Well, let's see what we left off. And before I do get into this run proper, I would like to remind you all that if you would like to support this channel and my other related projects, you can do so over at patreon.com/Tonehack. And speaking of that, I also want to thank all the people who gave me some suggestions based on the first episode in this series. We were talking about some probabilities and looking at some common situations. I was recommended one that dealt with cantrips that I actually like pretty close to doing something with. I just haven't gotten around to it. So I think I will work on that this week. Some people in my Discord, if you're curious about the Discord, you can find the link in the comments below. Actually, tonehack.net/Discord should get you there too. They gave me a few ideas too, so I'm gonna try and like come up with a few things, and maybe I'll do like a video or a like a article or something covering like some situations, because I think it's fun to look at some of the complex situations in here. One of the ones I had done previously was in version 1.0, you always started with the same 5 tier 1 heroes, and the Acolyte and the Adept were your blue and red. And whether you can hit 2 mana or not was pretty important, so I figured out like the probability of like re-rolling them to get 2 or 3 mana, or just staying with like 1. And that was pretty interesting. And just figuring out like flat probabilities, like I have 2 rerolls, what's the chance that I can roll this on however many heroes? That math is actually really simple. And you can do that just with the probability tables that I've done. You just multiply them across each hero that you need to do. Where it gets complicated is that you don't actually just roll until you get something. After every roll, you reevaluate your probabilities and you'll stop at certain points. So you're not gonna like, if you have, well, my evoker's a little special here. But if you have the evoker and you have this one with 1 reroll left, you probably keep it, because your chance of improving is 1 in 3 and your chance of dudding is 1/2. It's very context dependent. If you lose by keeping that, then obviously you don't keep it. but usually you probably just keep that and cut your losses. So that means you're not actually always going to have 3 rerolls when you want to see your probability of hitting this 3. Because you might stay on this one after 1 if you roll it, and then that's a 1 in 6 chance. So it's really looking at decision trees and saying if I follow a certain decision tree with across 2 or 3 characters, then what are my odds of rolling this outcome? I did one for the gambler, where I don't know. I think I kept 2 or 5 on roll 1. But I would reroll this or an X. We kept any of these on roll 2 or 3, something like that, and looked at the average damage output, your chance of rolling this. It's pretty insightful to kind of look at that stuff and see, like, oh yeah, the strategies that I'm playing work, and I like to check my intuition on that, because sometimes you just like play this and try things, but if you look at them a little closely, you're not actually like doing things as effectively as you should be. Anyways, let's see where we left off. We have the Gambler. Twin Daggers has been a sick combo. We have the Eccentric, where we added a glass dagger to, which has made him a little less eccentric and much more stronger. We have this Heat spell that's been amazing for the cleanse, even using it while my allies are at full health. Particularly combos well with Shield 1 to all allies. We also had the Whirl before, who has a Cleave Shield with this comboed well with. I just have the Life Bolt. This thing isn't that special. Actually, this is a full heal with the Infinite. But if you're gone at Infinite, then you can full shield anyone anyway, so that's kind of moot. Actually, I should probably take this off, because this will screw up our Infinite combos. Goodbye. We have the Wrench. Just giving our Fate some more mana there. This is going to go into the Bard if we want to get more rerolls. And the Evoker is just rolling 3 mana here. Wax Seal. Okay, good stuff. Wax Seal is pretty good on you now, too. Check out those sides. I like the idea of getting more consistent mana across 2 heroes, though, but that's a pretty intriguing combo there. This Wax Seal is sick on a lot of our heroes, actually. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to take this off so we can try and roll for that Infinite more often. Hopefully that doesn't screw me before we even get the chance to go Infinite. We get to upgrade a hero here as well. Huh. Do I do this, but on Kronos? What's your spell? Weaken and Cleave? We were using Drop a lot. Why? It's because it's good mana. Also because of Monster Charged. So if I take this, then I don't have a good way to get rid of odd values of mana. It's kind of awkward when one of your best ways of generating mana is to generate 3 mana. I don't think this Assassin is better than our Gambler. Our Gambler's pretty sweet. The Kronos looks pretty awesome with the Wax Seal and the Tattered Robes. Not gonna lie. I think I'm just gonna take them and we'll figure out the mana problem afterwards. I think a lot of the tier 3 blues, 4 mana spells. And the other ones with good spells. But yeah, so we're basically going from this to all 5 of these sides being 3 mana, with 2 of them being growth, which is pretty sick. I'm here for it. Alright, we are up on the Tarantus boss here. See, this is the kind of turn where we can maybe go infinite, because we have damage coming in on to a lot of people. But it's not enough damage. Because we basically need people to be dying by 4. So we're not actually quite there yet. So we want to play this turn without the infinite in mind. Which probably means that I need to get this charged thing going so I can save the gambler. Don't want to reroll the dice. Or use the dice twice. If I get 2 or 3 mana on the Fate, then I can double block with this, which is pretty strong. Let's hold it for a turn, because they actually can only get 3 otherwise. Okay, I think we re-roll this now. These dice rolls are not good. Okay, that changed real fast. Oh, that affects the poison, so the bard actually gets pushed into kill range. Oh, I bet you we can make this happen. If we block for the gambler a bit. Hang on, can we go infinite here? The bard's already there. Alright, let's experiment. Wait, you're all there. Are we there already? Dude. Alright, I'm gonna use the hotkey for burst. I gotta be careful not to kill spiders. Oops. That was probably unavoidable, right? Yeah, and that actually probably makes it easier for us to go infinite next time. Oh boy, what have we done here? Look at this, we got an infinity spell. Is that a coincidence? Or do they assume going infinite is the main way to kill a boss on turn 1? It's very freaking appropriate. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh man. +1 to all damage sides. Fairy Dust, replace blank sides with +3 mana. That's very good on the eccentric. It's very good on the gambler. The fairy dust I'm talking about. +1 to damage sides. Doesn't really do much for any of our guys at the moment. I mean, it's pretty solid in gambler, but the gambler might get upgraded. I think fairy dust is hard to deny. And do we like run this and give no one the glass blade? I feel like this helps us go infinite, being able to more reliably generate enough mana to cast Strand, which is something I like about that. It does feel weird letting this glass blade go to waste. Kind of like that shield. That helps us. I'm playing in for the infinite possibility here. Do I leave Gambler on low health? No, because I think you just die by default, and we need you to die by monster charge. So I'm gonna put this on you so you can heal. Alright. Yeah, with 3 health and Sandstorm, like anything was just gonna kill you automatically. Okay, well we have 5, 6, 7 mana right here. Okay, I think I see a path to infinity here. Already, we can undo our rerolls too. Are we already there? We are! So who are we saving? The Gambler and the Chronos? So we have to kill those guys last. Okay. Again, I'm just going to be using Burst and using the hotkey. Oh, the Wisp are going to screw this up, aren't they? They shouldn't screw us up too bad. They'll just give me a free burst here. Ooh, I got even more that time. Okay, they're capped out. This might screw up my infinite. No, I think we still have it. With these two now, just with different heroes. Yeah. Oh man, you guys don't know how much fun I'm having. We have broken this game. I would not enjoy playing like this all the time, but to discover this and just like play into it for one run like we are right now is just a blast for me. Okay, what do we have next? I think neither of these impact our infinite much. Another hero we can put Wrench on to get double reroll cantrip. We don't need that anymore. I think I just go with the Stalwart. They have big shields, which helps us do infinite stuff because it helps us push control, like how much damage kills our heroes a little more finely. And I like the double cleanse. They also have the cleave, so we can still mess around with heat. Heal through to all allies with shields. Oh, we have infinite cleanse probably too, because we can burst shield everyone when we're going infinite, but I guess once you're infinite, who cares if you're cleansing? It does give us something to play with though, in case cleansing helps us with the infinite. I'm just gonna roll Stalwart here. I think the Bard's a little better for us going infinite because they have like the mana side, they have the reroll side, this charge side can help a lot, but I'm digging the Stalwart here, just in general. I'll let you hold that. Everything else I'm going to keep the same. Alright. So did we go infinite turn 1 there again? Are we going to do this turn 1 every round? Yeah, I think we can do it again already. Not even turn 1, like roll 1. Wait, no, not quite yet here. What I need to do is... I'm just shy of being able to do it. No, we're there. Not quite. I should have kept the charge shield on the Bard, actually. I think that was a really strong way to help us with these. So I have how much mana here? 8 total? Means I can burst twice? Yeah, we're not quite there. So do I need to kill someone to make this happen? I think killing this Jinx gets us there. Because I need to shield you for 2 more and then shield you for 5 more to get us there. Can I do it by generating enough mana? Does 4 mana kill either of you? No, it doesn't. My people have too much health. The enemy will help us with that. So how can we get there? I think killing the Jinx makes this a lot easier. They're doing 2 damage to everyone. That makes us get there with the Gambler pretty easily. And then you're doing 7 damage to the Chrono, and then we could probably get there with the Chrono. So can I kill this Jinx? They have 7 health. I think the Gambler would have to roll their 5 damage. Or I have the eccentric roll, but then I wouldn't have enough block. Okay, so we have to play this first turn normally, I think, and then next turn we try. That in mind, how do we want to play this turn? Does slow get us any closer? Not quite. I think I'm just shy of being able to do it. This is our first roll, by the way. We can re-roll 2 more times. I don't think the shield, the cleave shield helps either. I feel like if I can just survive this turn, then we might be good. I think we're re-rolling the Gambler. I feel like I should keep all this mana. Wow. Do I actually, like, lose here? Well, I think as long as I have... I can lose a few heroes, and that actually makes it easier to go infinite on the next floor, potentially. As long as I keep the Fate and the Chronos, we're probably good. The other problem is, if they stack so much damage on those few heroes, then it'll be hard to actually make the infinite happen, because I won't be able to get into a range where I'm not getting killed. There's actually a serious like possibility that we lose here. Yeah, can I not even kill the Jinx? This is brutal, actually. Do I just let these two die and try to get infinite next turn? I think it'll be really difficult depending... Oh wait, what is the Jinx even doing? These guys apply a curse to you. Oh, -3 max stored mana. That was actually making it really difficult. Hold on, was there a route then? Yeah. That actually really screws us up. That's actually what was going on. Dang. I didn't even notice that. Dude, they threw in like our our hard counter. Fortunately, I do have the tattered robe on, which means it's still possible to do something. But no, that makes it really difficult. Because I have to get so everyone is only dying by one, which is really hard. Or two people are dying by one. So yeah, I think I need to kill that Jinx. Damn, I wish I kept your two damage, because it would have saved me some health here. I'm gonna let these people die. Too risky? Should I try this in like pace mode or something? There's a pretty good chance that all these people just end up taking too much damage next turn. It doesn't even matter. Like, I am curious about that. Like, let me see if we just like lose next turn. Oh shoot. Okay, I guess we're gonna find out anyways. I didn't mean to click end turn there. We might lose by a typo now. I think we might have it. Aha! Oh, that was a close one. We got there. We got there. I feel like I'm playing a different game now. I wish I knew where this run was gonna go before I named this series. I went with like the gambler evoker like luck theme and risk theme, but it definitely would have had to name it something with like the fate and strand and stuff if I had known this, because this is definitely the like identity of our run at this point. Side can be used again if it saves a hero. we could probably do crazy stuff with that if we had like a mana and block side. Or some of the heroes have mana and heal. I don't think there's anything for us now. Collar is add copycat to the top and bottom sides. Copies the keywords from the last used dice face this turn. Which means we can get some cantrip stuff going. We can get some cleave stuff going. Growth, that's about it. This is our tier 9. None of these really strike me as stand out here. Problem is this doesn't do much because a lot of our top and bottom sides generate mana. Copycat. We can copy cantrip. Single use, that's bad. Mana gain. Cleave, cleanse. Again, a lot of our top and bottom sides are mana, so those don't get applied on anything for cantrip or for copycat to do anything. The one place I kind of like it is on Chronos, because we can roll cantrip here, and then these copy cantrip, and then if we continue to roll, then these will proc while we roll. But Chronos already is like decked out, so I think I'm gonna take a random item here. Bullseye. Engage ×2 versus targets on full hit points for the middle column. That probably goes to you. Again, with the mana gain sides, it doesn't really do much. The only replace is to give it to her, or it will only affect this middle side. It's pretty okay against the eccentric. This would do 8 damage to full health things, so it instantly kill cause. I'm not even interested in fairly killing things though. I just want to go infinite. Ooh, I think I would have called this To Infinity and Beyond. That could have been a name. Let's see. I think we're just going. Okay. I think I have this already. Hello, Infinity. Oops, I did that wrong. Oops. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, I killed the thing. Alright, I have to rethink of how we get there again. It has to be between the blue and the yellow. Got it. Okay. And it's a good thing we didn't run into Hexia, because that would have complicated the strategy. I would have actually had to have a good party. Oh. I like Dabblist because they have mana and shield, which helps a lot with their strategy. I like Fencer because they're kind of low health. Well, low health might be bad this late in the game because getting overkilled by too much hurts us. Let's go Dabblist. I don't think I put these items on anyone. Nope. Let's just roll with it. Okay, this is going to be a hard one to make it work. Actually, maybe it won't be. We're there, guys. Farewell, dragon. So killing this dragon will screw up our combo. We basically have lethal already though, so... Actually... Does this screw me up? Here we go. Easy. Turn one. Oh, look at this! I got a turns taken thing. That's actually probably the best way to get a turn-based speedrun. Is getting turn one infinites. When do you unlock the... It's the fate, so I think the earliest you can do that is floor 12. Interesting. Can you spam like hard mode monster charge runs? To try and make that happen if you get the fate and then get like a really fast turn-based speed run? Monster charge is 3, so it doesn't work for hard mode. I wonder what setup that would work with, but I bet you we could do like a... From 12 onwards, one turn wins pretty much every floor. Hexia might screw things up, but we could probably plan for Hexia. Somehow? Maybe not. I don't know, that would definitely complicate things. Because that's 12 turns, or 13 turns, it's for the final 13 floors. Or no, that's the final 9 floors. And then the first 11... You just have to minimize turns the old-fashioned way. High scores. Don't I have a streak on here already? Yeah. Does submitting this erase my other one? I don't think I'm going to submit that. Well. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. That was freaking fun. Somehow we only ended up with 86 undos too. I thought we were going to undo a lot there. Wonder if this is like some kind of record. 42 turns, unfair victory. It's pretty damn fast for sure. I don't have much to say about that run. It was just a blast. We won't do that again. That's not like a strategy that interests me for like trying to like streak or improve our win rate or something, but it was fun to discover something in a game that could be exploited and to just poke at that you know, that fracture we found and just exploit the heck out of it and show what we could do with it. And I had a blast doing that. So I'm gonna leave this here for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that nearly as much as I did. But take it easy, everyone. I'll see y'all next time for some more Slice and Dice and other good stuff on my channel. Adios, guys.